You know how sometimes one small moment, like bumping into someone, can change everything? That's exactly how it started for Terry and Claudio. It was just another ordinary day when Terry ran into a guy she'd never seen before. Claudio, he said, with that awkward half-smile people use when they're trying to seem confident. They chatted a bit, said their goodbyes, and walked off in opposite directions. But something about that meeting, it lingered. You could tell neither of them was going to forget it. A few days later, fate, or maybe pure chaos, brought them together again. This time, it wasn't small talk. Claudio was caught up in this whole rivalry thing between two schools, Riv4li and Monte Alcini. Apparently, there's this legendary tournament they all take way too seriously, like their pride depends on it. The tension? Off the charts. And Terry suddenly found herself tangled right in the middle of it. Claudio and his friends, Alessio, Marzi, and Paolo, were trying to unite the team, but egos were clashing left and right. Everyone wanted to win, but no one wanted to listen. Terry, though, she was different. She wasn't there for the drama. She just wanted to understand him. You could see it in the way she looked at him, the way she hesitated before speaking, like she knew there was something more beneath that quiet smile. Then, in the middle of all that school madness, arguments, late-night team meetings, and whispers about who would make the cut, something strange happened. An anonymous video appeared. It spread fast, faster than anyone expected. Fingers started pointing, friendships cracked, and rumors spiraled out of control. Claudio got dragged right into it, and suddenly, everyone was looking at him like he was the villain. But Terry knew better. She stood up for him, even when it made her target too. You could feel the tension between them, that mix of frustration and unspoken feelings. They fought, they laughed, they messed up, and somehow, they kept finding their way back to each other. One afternoon, Claudio took Terry to this mural called Tutto Mondo. Bright colors, wild shapes, an explosion of freedom painted by an American artist who saw the world differently. Claudio said it was his favorite spot. Terry didn't get it first, but then she saw how he looked at it. Not just as art, but as a reminder that even in chaos, everything connects somehow. That was the moment she really saw him. Of course, things didn't magically get better. Dario, the guy everyone feared and no one trusted, wanted revenge. Backpacks disappeared, secrets leaked, and the games turned into battles that went way beyond the field. Claudio and Terry, they had to pretend to hate each other just to survive the chaos. But when the crowd wasn't watching, their eyes told another story. It all led up to that night by the bridge. The same bridge Claudio once called the most important in the city. This was it, their turning point. Terry finally confessed she'd been the one who posted the video. Not to hurt anyone, but because she didn't think it through. You could see the regret in her voice, the way her hands trembled as she said, "I really screwed up. I'll never do it again." Claudio didn't yell. He just looked at her, hurt but soft. You could feel he wanted to forgive her. And maybe, just maybe, he did. Because right after that, he smiled and said, "Then let's go all out." The tournament, the rivalries, the lies, it all came down to one truth. Some bonds can survive even the biggest mistakes. Terry and Claudio stood on that bridge, side by side, facing the world like it didn't matter who won or lost anymore. Because deep down, they'd already found something worth fighting for. And as the city lights shimmered on the water, you could almost hear it, that unspoken question between them. What happens next? So tell me, if you were Claudio, would you forgive Terry after everything that happened, or walk away forever? Thanks for watching.